Yo, what is up? It is your boy Stephlyon, and CIG just dropped a video, Star Citizen. The rumors were true. What rumors? What are we talking about? Why would they say something like that? This is gonna give people the wrong idea. Let's react to this video because I can't just actually wait anymore. Let's go. Okay. Oh, that's the Hornet. That's a Hornet. And that's a giant feature.
It's not passive.
What is that?
Not idle. It's quiet preparation.
What, bro, what is that thing?
Sharpened intention.
Look at, wait, is that a new gun? It's a new weapon. Bro, it's a new weapon. Wait, no, wait, whoa. Chill.
The watch.
Yo. Is that the Idris? Is that the Idris that's coming to the IE Expo?
And wait.
Bro, nah, the music choice is cool. I ain't gonna lie, the music choice is cool. Bro!
So, you hold against haste. Beyond
you can
fear.
have freaking, like, heavy fighters in it?
Because you trust.
Wait, what is that freaking cannon on its freaking nose, bro?
From that quiet, your moment will come.
Bro, yo, this weapon right here is sending me to another place, I ain't gonna lie. At your command. They're dropping the Idris. No. They can't drop the Idris. They can't. We just got a mission. Hunt the Polaris is literally coming out with a patch. I think it probably came out with the patch. And you're dropping something that just showed me killing the freaking Polaris 5 times. And we can use this. Yo, the Polaris is gonna be cooked. The Polaris is gonna be cooked. That just felt powerful, bro. And the music was crazy. What the hell? I really thought that was an asteroid, but no, that is literally the whole freaking ship. And if you look at this, they were fitting medium fighters in this joint, bro. Look at this. They fit 2 medium Hornets in this joint, bro. How big is this thing? Nah, like they have it taken. Look at this. How long? Nah, just think about it. How long does that laser hit for? How strong is it, bro? Look, it's slicing up the Polaris, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 freaking turrets. And then you have that laser. Look, Star Citizen is freaking 25 on freaking trending. Let's go, baby. 25 on YouTube trending for gaming. That is fuego. 1,000. And then the next one is 1.5K. Which one is in the game? Because they both say in concept. Which one is coming into the game? Because this one here does look, if you look at this one, it doesn't have that laser at the front. So I'm guessing this is not, wait, that drawing has a laser, that has a laser. But the main picture of this does not have that laser. So I'm guessing it might be this one that's coming in the Idris M. I know some of y'all are gonna tell me, yo, Steph, I already got that in my hangar. I already have it. I already have the Idris. Y'all rich motherfuckers, bro. God damn. Honestly, I know I keep saying Crusader is my favorite, but I'm starting to really like Idris. I think like I've been falling in love a little bit more with my Avenger Titan, and I'm starting to really love Idris. There's something about their ships that just, it hits different. I'm actually starting to love their stuff, bro. I might have to start begging. I might have to beg someone to let me be part of their crew for Hunt the Polaris, just so I can be inside one of these freaking things. I have to look at it at the freaking Launch Week Expo because, bruh, Invictus can't go any faster than tomorrow, man. And they actually also draw behind the ships with the Greycat MTC. I'm guessing it's another ground vehicle. That's what a Greycat does, right? Okay, it's got a gun on it, okay.
MTC is a military ground vehicle.
Ooh,
and it edges on the side of high-tech, but it's still that industrial vibe. It's like a clenched fist, compact, solid, and
Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's like a pixelated camo. It's got pixelated camo on it. That's pretty sick. I like that design.
already.
It's massive wide body, big tires.
If you ever want to know what kind of cars this Steph like, if Steph had his dream car, what would he do? He would get a wide body. The pickup, bro, the Utes, yo, these are the stuff, gang. Most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So when they said wide body right there, it hit me different. It hit me different. I can't even lie. It hit me different.
It's massive wide body, big tires, and huge bars at the front. Just means that if this thing is driving towards you, you want to get out of the way.
Yeah. Move.
It allows you to bring more weapons to
the...
help people on the battlefield. You can never have too much firepower, and the MTC allows for that.
It can go into water as well.
It's designed for easy maintenance, yet when you look at it, it looks really put together and refined.
It looks
One
sturdy,
thing that
though.
was really important to us is making sure that you guys had access to things without entering the vehicle, so you can do a quick drive-by, pick up and go. So we put some personal storage on the outside, and we have a big cargo rack on the back.
Ah, how many boxes can it
take? It's a new
take?
design based on this kind of chassis of vehicle where it has a really low form factor. You'll see when it opens, the door slides along the rail, and that means that when it's fully deployed, it actually sits further back than the tire, allowing you to fit it in more ships.
That's pretty cool.
The MTC has two size 2 guns on the top.
Size 2. It's got as much firepower as starter ships. That is madness. Why does this vehicle have as much power as freaking fighter ships? That's insane. But I just realized this is gonna be one of those vehicles that's perfect for all the new missions they're adding in Pyro, where you can stay in the same outpost and like do little cargo runs. This is gonna be perfect for that.
It can be controlled by the pilot, or secondary, it can be controlled by the remote turret seat in the rear. This allows that second player can come in controlling the turret, and then when needs to enter the battlefield, the pilot can then resume control of the turrets for backup.
Bro. They've got to add more missions that force you to use ground vehicles. I need this. Like, I want to use the ground vehicles. I want to use the little hover quads, the hover bikes, these kind of things. The I think it's called the Ursa. I want to use all these kind of vehicles. I want there to be an incentive for me to go and get these vehicles because they look awesome. But
In first look, you see very simple design, but telling a story. It has 3 weapon rack. One of them is between 2 suit lockers for a heavy weapon. Others for regular weapons. There is 4 component bay and 2 suit locker.
oh, it's got suit lockers
In
and
the
everything.
design of the cockpit, I try to make a balance between something cool and fancy and something strong and
Yo, that's a lit steering wheel.
I think we did it.
It does look really cool though.
The MTC matches similar speeds of, say, the Ursa. But its improved handling characteristics is going to allow it to traverse, say, Daymar a lot better than the rest of the field.
Ah, right. It's got big wheels
Slightly
though,
shorter
chunky.
than the Ursa, and it's also a lot more tanky with it being a military-style vehicle. On the inside, you can carry...
I can't lie. Recently, I've been noticing that a lot of these ground vehicles are literally more tankier than actual ships. When we were doing the orbital assault, there was a point where our Polaris was literally firing a freaking tank, and it literally took 5 minutes of fire before blowing up. That is insane. And I've also tried to destroy one of the tanks with my Vulture, and it took me roughly 8 minutes to actually blow it up. At one point, I almost gave up. So these things are freaking sturdy.
A lot more weapons. It doesn't carry as many people as the Ursa, but like always, trade-offs.
This vehicle's for people who want to be the hero. Everything's going wrong, they're on a ground mission, and your ground troops need support. Over the horizon, they see this thing just come flying in, huge headlights lighting up the entire field of battle, and you're running towards it, and your enemies are running away from it.
That's fire, man. Oh nah, bro, and it's coming out as well, bro. Yo, everyone's geared up. Oh, we're in the same armor. Looks sick. I ain't gonna lie.
Starlancer TAC is a variant of the Starlancer series. It kind of takes the Starlancer chassis and outfits.
But the Starlancer series, they kind of fly like maybe they were made for grannies. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if you're like a 70-year-old granny, you might drive the Starlancer series because they fly like turds. I ain't gonna lie to you.
With a more offensive loadout.
But they are really
rogue turrets
tanky,
on
though.
top.
Tanky.
The co-pilot's got some fun little missile turrets at the rear to keep people off the back end.
Okay,
You don't have access.
do any other ships have that where you can watch your back with missiles? Normally, other ships don't have things where you can watch your back, and then that's why I like if you're fighting a big ship, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, just go behind it where it can't see you," because that's out of its like range and reach to actually attack you. This thing's got missiles out there.
Just every single gun on it. There's only 4 pilot-controlled guns.
That's still a lot. 4. That's like the
Noticing
regular
exterior
ones.
that it has these new 2 twin size 5 man turrets.
Size,
What makes this MISC is the shape language that was used to make this turret. It replicates the exterior of the ship, which contains round forms, welded forms, and chunky shapes.
Wait, why does it thing have so many guns? You get the 4 that you normally get, because I know I've used the Starlancer, I think it's Freelancer. I think I've used the Freelancer Max, right? And you get 4 guns on the side on those thingies, and they're like the big cannons. This has 1 here, 1 at the other side, 1 on top, missiles at the back. What?
MISC as a manufacturer are kind of really proud of their manufacturing and they're not afraid to show it. You kind of see all the compound forms that reveal the underlying structure, where the fuel cells are, but it's a little more refined. Paneling is a lot cleaner. It's not something like a Drake ship where everything's just completely exposed.
Yeah, not like a Drake ship, that trash.
I really like the MISC look. It's got this sort of darker stealth armor, so it looks really like sleek.
Look at it.
The guys have done a really great job with the lighting on it. It's got this like really mean looking red lighting.
Well, that looks good. I ain't gonna lie, it looks good. I ain't like that. The lighting looks good.
It does not have a cargo lift, but it still has your cargo bay in the back for 96 SCU and space for a holding.
Okay, all that cargo power, 96 SCU, and you can get small vehicles in there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So I guess you're trading off some cargo space for like more guns and whatnot. But 96 SCU allows you to do a lot of freaking, and it's gonna be obviously as good as the Freelancer series, which has more cargo space. But if you think about it, like you're not really trading that much off. Like maybe does it have lesser shields or something?
In ground vehicles, and you also have the addition of a hangar up top.
There were a lot of requests for a version that could carry a ship, so I'm glad we've managed to figure that out.
It can accommodate 1 Fury, but if you are a good pilot, you can accommodate 2 as well.
2 Furies.
What we've done is we've stripped out.
Yo, guys, hold on. Let me ask a question right now. Are Furies okay? Like, if I'm doing like light bounties, like, should I use a Fury? Like, because they're really cheap. I could buy one of those and just like I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can start doing more like loadouts. I want to start putting my own parts into ships and things. Should I get a Fury? Like, is that a good choice to like go around zipping around and like doing like light bounties, like the easy bounties? Like, I'm really like, I have no reputation with any bounty hunting guild, so my bounties are really easy. Is this a good ship? Because it's super easy and they're classed as fighters. I wouldn't mind buying one of these until I've like racked up enough money to buy my real fighter. Because I'm looking for, is there a cheap alternative? And I just want to know, is a Fury a good candidate?
The Max's separate habitation rooms and replace those with the hangar.
It's not that much big, but it's
You can
complex.
replace it?
It has a landing pad there with
Wait, what does it mean
cool
replace
small refueling
the
parts.
habitation?
We've extended the Max's habitation kitchen area to have its own bunk room.
Ah,
On the lower deck,
so they
we've
moved
replaced
it.
the long
Okay.
cargo bridge sort of area with a troop deployment area where some soldiers can.
How is all of this fitting in that ship? So it's a drop ship. It's got a whole crew freaking suit loadout. It got the habitation zone. Has a hangar.
Jump out of like an extending gantry,
I would love to tour this ship. What the hell?
and between that and the cargo bay is a small medical room.
No other MISC
Medical
ships
room?
has
What do you mean?
a medical bay, so it was a bit hard at the first to get used to it.
They added a medical bay into the ship. That isn't bad at all. So people can respawn here.
Like how the design will be. What I feel the people will notice most will be the aesthetic of it. These bright lights and those metal floors. It's a bit high-tech, but it's not like very high maintenance.
Yeah, look at it. This is
The
like
engineering
two
and the
beds as
cockpit
well.
are the same as the Max.
And in the cockpit, it's very spacious. It's accommodate pilot, co-pilot. It looks really cool because it's integrated with the bridge.
I feel like you could honestly like live out of this ship like full time. It's kind of got everything you need. If it almost feels like it's a freaking close to a subcapital ship like the Hammerhead or something.
The turret room is located in the belly of the ship. At first glance, it resembles a shrine to warfare, with all the red lights around the ammunition. And
Are those cannons?
Seats on the
Those
left and the
missiles,
right.
bro?
It looks really cool.
Those
The
gotta be
animations
missiles.
are really cool. From the hatch closing over the player to the seat rotating. And
Okay,
going
I
to
like the
turret,
hatch closing.
And the guns sliding out in preparation for battle.
Yeah. Fight. That's fight.
Starlancer would be for like teams of players who really like missions in a large group of like soldiers. As well as like the actual people crewing the ship and the turrets, you've got quite a lot of space for ground pounders with rifles.
They need to add more missions for groups like this. I feel like if you're bringing out more ships like this, there needs to be more gameplay and things that people who would be using things like this can do. I feel like it's just not there yet because like, but man, it looks menacing. It does look menacing.
The cargo bay in the back can be used for like some of the smaller vehicles like the Cyclone. I think it's a really good ship for like just team play.
Yeah. Well, you need to add more team play stuff, right? I think I could tour it. I think I might be able to tour it. I'm definitely gonna have a look at this ship because I've been doing a lot of learning like recently about ships are meant to give a certain experience and their type and style. Like a cargo ship is supposed to be slow and clunky, feel like a truck, you know, while a fighter or a racer is meant to be a little bit faster and the fighter is meant to feel like you're gonna do damage. And I feel like this ship looks like it is a actual combat ship, like it's going to do damage. And I just realized that something I missed. This thing just took out a Polaris. It's strong enough to take out Polaris. I'm sold. Take my money. Take my money. I was about to show you guys my bank card, but no, actually, take my money. Take my money. But yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. I'm actually really impressed with it. I can't wait to see it now. I've got to go see it now because they said you can find it, bro. We've got to check that out because that is freaking fire, man. That is freaking fire. The Invictus launch week is about to be insane, bro. Tomorrow, gang. It's coming out tomorrow. We are going to have a blast. This is what? I think is this 4 or 5 new vehicles. And the Idris is coming out. The freaking Idris, bro. I literally thought I was only going to get to like look at it when it was parked on top of Area 18. But now there is a chance I can find someone to let me just walk around their Idris and be part of their team to go hunt the Polaris. I have to. I know I'm a solo player. I know I'm a lone wolf. But I have to see inside. I have to see the Idris in combat. I just have to. This is going to be my first ever actual capital ship because the thing about it that's crazy, like that's just cute. I don't know. How do I even say it? Because I've seen the Polaris and I've thought the Polaris is a huge thing. Like, how is that possible? How is that a thing that is in a game that we as a player get to control? We as a player get to be inside of. Like, that is insane. I got to co-pilot a Polaris during one of the events with you guys, and it's just amazing how big that ship is and the fact that it's just at our fingertips. And to think this thing is going to big daddy it, like big dog, small dog, the Polaris, my brain just can't even imagine. So I have to see this thing in action, in game. And I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited, baby. I am excited. And let me know if you have an Idris because that is insane. Did you actually, is anyone actually got the Idris yet? Because it is about to be out and it's going to be devastating. And I've seen that a lot of people are really messing with the TAC as well. And that just came out. So we're gonna have TACs out in the skies. We're gonna have Idrises out in the skies. This event is gonna be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Don't forget, y'all, if you like this reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the verse. And boy, oh boy, if you see me, you got an Idris, just be like, hey, buddy, you wanna just get in my Idris, you know what I'm saying? Like, just as friends. We're friends, right? We're friends. You feel me?